Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Ironman Challenge. Today we are starting over the win streak. We did not make it very far last time. We just made it to Tainted Cane. So we're going to try him again, see how well the run goes this time. We really had a great run last time, and I don't know, I just flopped it. I got hit 4 times, I think, in one boss, and it went from a good run to instant death just from that. So I'm going to try to not be slacking this time and actually get a victory here. And I did have a video with my wife in between attempts, so if you didn't see that, definitely go check it out. Hopefully we can reach some of these consumables. I know Kane can't actually, yeah, I don't think we can reach the heart. I was going to say, because of the bag, at least we got 1 heart out of that, but yeah, since we can't fly, might as well be able to scoop them up. But yeah, that's kind of the whole thing with this character, if you're not familiar, is we don't actually get, we don't actually get items. Items turn into consumables, and then you have to use consumables, 8 consumables to be exact, in order to craft an item. So it's kind of a methodical character. Luckily, item descriptions mod does give you a preview of which items you would be crafting, which can help. So yeah, let's see what we can make right from the get-go here. Honestly, Maggie's bow might be good, just for some early HP. Let's see here. If there's any sort of like HP and damage up, or HP and something up, that is probably another good choice for us, just because that will allow us to get multiple benefits from, you know, one thing. Dirty Mind is also really good. I'm not opposed to that. Alright, I think Maggie's bow is the thing that gives you, like, every heart you pick up gives you twice the amount of health, right? That's why I'm interested in that. Or we could go for the whatever that box is that gives you HP up and a trinket. Maybe I go for that. I think we're going to do that. I'd like to get a trinket. So we're going to absorb the bomb. Wait a second. We need, not the bomb. We're going to get the nickel. So we need 2 keys, 2 coins, I mean. Total of 4 coins, 1 nickel, and 3 hearts. Oh, but that means we need the 3 hearts from back there. I see. So there's actually no guarantee we're going to be able to get that. Alright, never mind. I think we're going to go for, instead, we can't reach that other key as well. That's really screwing up our plans here, I'm not going to lie. Everything needs a key. Everything needs 2 keys, I mean. Okay, so we really can just do something as long as it only needs 1 key. So maybe we go with the onion that gives us piercing and spectral tears. I think we're going to do that. 6 coins, 1 nickel, 1 bomb. We'll pick up the key for ourselves. Just don't want to mess this up. Okay, we need to absorb the bombs now, actually, because that gives us 2, but we actually only want 1 of them. So we are going to have to cycle through this a little bit. So we don't need the heart, and we don't need 1 bomb. And then there we go. Alright, let's craft this item. I will immediately craft that as well. I knew this was a shot speed down, but I didn't know it was a range down. That's actually really bad, because now our range stat is like horrible. But hopefully the oh my gosh. No, okay, we might die. Okay, we died. Restart. That was a bad start. Oh, I mean, luckily this is the first run of the streak here, so we didn't lose out on much. So that's okay. If that would have happened, you know, later into the run, that would have been bad. But on the first character of the streak, no big deal. We get a dime instantly. That's really cool. And a red heart. Maybe I should have left the red heart to give us some extra backup health, considering that I Might need it, based on how the last run went. I would love some bombs to be able to get both of these. I might be able to place a bomb right here and actually access both. I think that is possible. Alright, what consumables are we getting? Not very many. We're going to pick up the bomb. We're going to put the money in the bag. Oh, a lucky penny too. Okay, I predict a good item here because we're getting some good options for some items. I'm going to leave the soul heart on the ground actually just because it could have... Ooh, okay. I don't really want to make more options. I think we could get something better. But yeah, we're going to leave these on the ground for now because I have a good feeling we'll be able to get something good here. I think we can open this chest with this, actually. Okay, it was just spiders. That's fine. Okay, okay. Little Steven is not bad. I think we're going to pick up this key because I would like to open this. Ooh. Now we need a bomb. Oh my gosh, we need 2 bombs. Those are just going to turn into more consumables, which sucks because I would love those items, but still, that's going to be great. We just need now... Okay, you know what? We're going to absorb the pill. What does birthright do with this character? I think it makes it so you get just more consumables dropped per item pedestal, so that might be a good play, honestly. You know what? I don't think I've ever done birthright with this character, so maybe we do that. We just need another key, a card, and a pill. We need a pill. We need a card. And we need... So we need 2 soul hearts and 2 keys in place of the red heart. Oh, we'd be losing out on the dime, though. So maybe instead I'm going to make that bone item, the whatever that's called, which means we just need 1 soul heart in place of the... Sorry, this is so hard to tell. In place of the card, we need a soul heart and then another key. Okay, so... Or I mean a soul heart here and then in place of the card. Daddy Longlegs is not bad either, but I think I would rather do this because it's big tiers up. So let's craft this. Oh, it makes all of our red hearts disappear. I didn't realize that. I thought it would just add bone hearts. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to activate this quite yet, but I'm sure this will come into play at some point. I am just going to take the soul heart in there. And hopefully we can get some bombs soon. I'm going to push this just in case there's a super secret room or something here. I'd like to check. Especially considering that we don't have any bombs, you know, ourselves. So, and there was. What do you know? Ooh, nice. This is going to be good. Okay. Again, I've got to do this. I would like the bombs, though. But we've got some crazy consumables in there. I feel like we're going to be able to make some good items here. Yeah, let's just see what happens. We are going to use our bombs on these items here. And... oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we can make some real good stuff. We got Tech X. We got Mom's Knife. Oh boy. We get the Abyss, which is amazing as well. I'm curious how that works with Tainted Cane, though. All stats up. Deadeye, Death's Touch, Diplopia. We do have another shot at making Birthright as well. I think we gotta go... it's between Tech X and Mom's Knife, really. I think we gotta go Tech X, though, honestly. So, let's see here. We need 2 soul hearts, so we'll pick up 1 more of those. We do need we need 1 coin and this thing. Please tell me I did not screw that up. Okay. We just need one key in place of the what? What are we getting rid of? The pill? No, we need the 2 pills. We need the coin. We need the golden key. 2 soul hearts, 1 bone heart. The black heart. Okay, we do not need the black heart. And instead, we will pick up the key. Oh boy. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, we want 1 key and 1 bomb for ourselves. And then we will simply absorb this money. If we find any red hearts on the ground too, we definitely want to pick those up to fill up some of these red heart slots. But yeah, Tech X as our first item is super amazing. It's basically piercing and spectral tears. And, you know, just real good damage. So, and also if we get any shot speed downs, that would be something, you know, possibly wise to pick up. Alright, let's not forget to dodge. I kind of freaked out there for a second. Ouch. Okay, well there's 1 tears up. On accident. Honestly, also if we can get any sort of like homing tears, this is also an amazing, amazing item for that. Okay, we are going to pick up all these red hearts. We're going to absorb the nickel. I want to pick up 1 more key, and we're going to suck up both of these as well. I'm not going to craft this item yet. But I'm glad we have a full set of items so that any new consumable that we find now will allow us to craft an item. I'm going to check out the shop just in case. Car battery could theoretically be cool in some scenarios, but we don't have any money, so we will simply move on. Interesting that you can't walk and hold tab. I feel like I normally can do that. I don't know why that's not letting me do that. Anyways, here we go. I do think that the iron bar is a slight damage up as well as the tier effect, so it would be, you know, damage. But I think we're gonna hold off for now. Okay, I would love to absorb those. I'm curious what Ludovico technique does with Tech X. If it's actually like a good Ludovico technique synergy or not. I'm not sure. This also is nice because it fully solves our range issue, which Tainted Cane and regular Cane for that matter both start with really low range, so that is nice. Okay, the key. Honestly, I think I'm gonna get the X-ray goggles because that will allow us to go into every secret room. So really, we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 nickel. We just need to replace the bomb with the key. Yeah, I think this is a worthy item to pick up here. Okay. Nice. We gotta get the bone heart. We gotta get the soul heart in here. I'm only picking up the soul heart instead of taking it because we have... Our bone hearts do count as protection against devil deals, so I think we're gonna be fine. Let's see here. I think we're gonna absorb the bomb as well, and this. Okay, let's check out the item room. See what other consumables we get here. Okay. Little Steven's not bad. Honestly, the liver for 2 HP up is probably not a bad idea as well. But let's just look through our options here. Okay. Honestly, liver might be the best thing for us. I don't mind little Steven, but I think we could do better with what we have. Maybe we look for better consumables still. I think I'm going to pick up both of these, actually. I know that rules out some options, but I do want the red health. And you know what? I'm going to pick up 5 coins so that we can potentially buy something from a shop, like a soul heart maybe. especially if that'll be, you know, worth it for a consumable. So I think we're just going to do this for now. And then we'll see what other items we get. I am going to go into the curse room because I'm okay to lose another bone heart for the tears up. Okay, this could be good. Wasn't that good. I was hoping for more soul hearts. I am going to use a bomb here, though. Okay, we get a trinket. What does this trinket do again? Okay, we get to enter stores. That's actually great because that preserves us some keys. So I'm not mad about that at all. Okay. I think we gotta leave that one there for now. Ooh, but with the soul heart we do want in here. Okay, we have a lot of potential here for some good item that we can be cooking up. So yeah, I like the amount of soul hearts and bone hearts we have in our bag. Okay, there we go. Bomb. I might just go for this damage up, honestly. I just feel like we could do something more exciting, but that might be the best option, if I'm being real. Honestly, Loki's horns would be pretty cool too. But since we can go into the shop for free, might as well. And we do have a soul heart we can buy. So you know what? I'm going to buy the soul heart. Because now that... Ooh, quad shot? Okay. Instantly, that's what we're doing. I knew the 3 soul hearts would pay off. Or saving money for another soul heart. The more like rare consumables like that we can get, the better. Okay, and we actually do need the red heart, so I'm kind of glad I left it there. We'll use the red heart in place of 1 coin. And yeah, this is going to be amazing. Oh my goodness. Quad shot, Tech X. This is the power of this character, honestly. We're going to take the bomb straight up. And I think we're going to be just fine. Especially any damage up we get now is going to be totally like just amplifying our stats. The nice thing about Tech X too is that we don't need to charge up all the way in order to fire our tiers. Ooh, do we risk this? I mean, we're probably not going to be able to get in there with 3 keys. So I'm going to wait and see what else we get on the floor before I make a decision here. If we get more keys on the ground, then yeah, maybe we will go try to open that, but otherwise it's probably not worth it. Also, this is awesome. We're just shooting like a whole wave of death pretty much. Nice. This is amazing. If this isn't an instant win right from the start, I don't know what is. Okay, let's just fight the boss real quick. Okay, we get Haunt. Oh, okay, we kind of screwed that. We didn't need to play that risky. We still get the Devil Deal, though. Honestly, though, I think we are going to go for Angel Deals. Because we don't have that much red health. We're going to pick up this one, though. Ooh, we can make Mom's Box. I do love that item. Even though this current trinket we have is not bad. But I do love Mom's Box. Okay, so we really just need the 2 coins. 5 keys. You know what? I think I gotta try to open that golden chest, though. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to pick up this key. You know what? I think we're gonna... I think we are going to waste a bomb here, just so that we can pick up this key. And I'm gonna hope 5 keys is enough to open this golden chest. I think we're allowed to take this risk because we have quad shot Tech X. So if this doesn't pay off for us, we're fine. Okay, nice. It did pay off. Sweet. Okay. So yeah, Mom's Box is still on the table. Mom's Purse is also on the table. Okay, there's also PhD. Ooh, let's see, let's see. Those are probably all the best ones. It tends to put the better items, like the higher quality ones, near the top of the list, which is nice. But I think I'm going to go Mom's box first, and then if we can still make Mom's purse afterwards, I would love to do that. I just don't think we're going to have enough to do that. So we need 5 keys, 1 bomb. Okay, we've got 1 key. There's 2 keys, 3 keys, 4 keys, and pick this up, and 5 keys. Okay, we craft this. That's great. What trinket are we getting? Modeling clay? No thanks. Okay, Play-Doh cookie is actually pretty cool too, honestly. And let's see. Anything else worth it? I think Play-Doh cookie is probably the best one at this point. At least that's like some sort of tier effect, which will definitely help us out. Plus, it's going to make TechX look really cool, so I think we are going to do that. So 1 key, 1 coin, 6 bombs. 1 coin, and we'll take the last key for ourselves, I think. 1 key, 1 coin, 6 bombs. 1, 2, 3. It's a perfect amount here. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's craft this. And you know what? That is a tears up. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. I think we're going to, just to make as many items as possible here. Might as well. Although that is a shot speed up. I forgot about that part. But the tears up, it should be good. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Also, apparently, Child Leash gives you 50% increased familiar damage. I think that's a buff recently. If we could still make Mom's purse, I would gladly take that as well. I mean, even though we don't have any buddies yet. But I think that is fine. I would rather have this shop access for free right now. Let's absorb those coins. And, yeah. But actually, are we really going to utilize the shop that much? Probably not. Maybe I do use this, just in case we get a good buddy in the future. I think it might be worth it. Okay. That way we don't have to worry about saving money for shops. We can kind of just focus on using them as, you know, options to build more items. But yeah, I suspect we are going to be very powerful here. I am going to put a bomb here and do this double stone chest. Okay. We do get an item pedestal, which will translate into more consumables. I'm going to try to wait to touch it until after the whole room is cleared. But yeah, I would still love a damage up. Even though we are obviously pretty good on damage just by nature of quad shot, but still. Okay, we touch that. We get a dime. We must absorb the dime. I'm going to pick up the double bomb, though, just to have a couple bombs. But we want the diamond here. I think I pick up the key, so we don't have to worry about keys for a while. Then we'll absorb both of these, and yeah, we'll be good. Okay, if we get a red heart on the ground, it might be worth it to go into, like, the curse room as well. Absorb this. Chain's other eye. No thank you. We already went in here, right? We did not. Okay, for a bomb and 2 keys, we could access those. I don't think that's worth it, though. So we're going to hold on that. Apparently it's Curse of the... whatever it's called. Curse of the Maze, I think. Which is fine. I should have just let those... Give me that. Okay, let's see here. Surely there's something good we can make. Honestly, Mongo Baby having twice the damage would be nice. I don't know what Monstro's Lung would do with Quad Shot Tech X, but part of me feels like it would negate the Quad Shot part of it. Otherwise, that would be really cool. So I think we're going to not do that. But honestly, I'm kind of... Well, we already took the charge key and there's no use for it in... There's no use for it with Mongo Baby. But still, I think what we're going to do is... You know what? What the heck is Almond Milk going to do here? I kind of... The fact that we are using so many tier effects just by nature of Play-Doh Cookie, that almost makes me feel like Almond Milk would be really cool. Especially with Quad Shot. I think I want to do that. It doesn't use the dime, but I think it will be really fun. Plus, we tried using Almond Milk in the last Tainted Cane run that we lost. So I think it's time for some redemption here. So what we're going to do is... We got the 3 coins. We need 1 charged key, which we have. We need 1 regular key. We need just 1 red heart in place of the dime. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay, hopefully this is not a bad idea. Super boosted our tiers rate. I think actually it even will give us just straight up. Yeah, we don't even have to charge up. We just shoot. That's actually really cool. Let's hope this works out for us. Let's see what type of damage we're doing here. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure why I picked up that coin and not absorbed it. Hard to tell with that one. We are going to open this chest. We get a card. Hermit card. We'll just absorb that. Anything in these fires we can absorb. You never know. Can't push this, can we? No. I think we can open this for free, though. Nice. 1 second, let me pause the recording really quick.
No, they can hear this too.
Okay, my wife's talking to me.
There's a mosquito on the loose out there.
Ooh,
so
dang.
I'm gonna go put on that stuff that repels them.
Okay.
You're just on your own.
Nice,
Good
okay.
luck. Do you want me to bring it to you or you don't care?
Nah, I'm okay, it's okay. Well, I hope I don't get stung by a mosquito here. I mean, absorbed. Is that what it's called? Stung? Hope I don't get pricked by a mosquito. Let's absorb this set of bombs. Yeah, we're not going to craft Yum Heart. Even, I mean, it's not a horrible idea. Can you imagine Ipecac with this build? Alright, anything cool here? Honestly, Serpent's Kiss, maybe, but we do have pretty weak damage now with Almond Milk, so maybe not. I think we're going to... I think we're just going to make Serpent's Kiss, yeah. So, let's do 1 red heart. We need 3 coins, 4 bombs. We just need the red heart to replace the card. Nice. There we go. That's another tier effect, which is great for Almond Milk. And then, yeah, we do need to pick up another key if we find one, because we are all out of keys. There's a key right on schedule. Let's not absorb it. And yeah, we are really doing great damage here. I don't know what I was worried about, because this is pretty amazing. Really, we can't reach that. Okay. Exploding poop. Trinket. There's the boss, by the way, which we might as well just go for. I'm not going to go into the... You know what, I will absorb these, though. I'm not going to go into this shop. Oh, but I forgot. This super secret room. Nice. Okay, Blackheart is amazing. I don't know what we're going to use it for yet, but we definitely want it in our bag. Okay, and we have 2 other pills to work with here. Okay. We got to go with Ocular Rift. 100%. So, let's see here. We have the black heart. We have the red heart. We need a card. Can we even access that card? I don't think we can. That sucks. We need 5 pills. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm just going to take the pills, and then hopefully we can get that card in place of the coin here. If not, oh well. We could also blow up some skulls in hopes of getting a card. Let me just do this room too real quick. Okay, there's also a bomb, which I don't think really helps us. Super Bandage might be my backup. I think Super Bandage is going to be my backup if we can't get this card. Which really I don't think we're going to be able to. You know what? We need the HP anyways. Whatever. Let's just do this. I don't think we're getting a card. So, let's just do this. What did I do wrong? No! What have I done? Oh, I replaced the wrong thing, I guess. One bomb. Oh, we don't need the black heart. Okay, that's sad. That is very sad. Maybe that's Destiny telling me that we're still going to get Ocular Rift, though. Not sure. If we get some sort of range up, we could just reach this. Dang, that sucks. Alright, let's just fight the boss real quick. I don't think it's possible to get cards from the item here. Okay, we do get a soul heart, though. Spoonbender. Okay, instantly we got to get that. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, so, we need one card. Oh, we can't reach the card. No! Come on. Game, please. Please, please, please. I really don't think there's any way for us to get that card. Unfortunately. Is there a way to use, like, a bomb to somehow absorb it, to, like, blast it closer to me? I don't think so. If I put a bomb here and it, like, kind of wiggles the card and somehow it lands it closer, like, bounces off, then it lands closer to the edge here. That's, like, the only possible chance we get this. It might be a worthy use of a bomb, honestly. I'm just going to try it. It was worth a shot. Dang it. Come on. Is it worth another bomb to try this? Fine. We'll just try it. No, come on. Please. Alright, well that sucks. That really sucks. We can't go into the shops for free anymore, otherwise I would look for like a half-price bomb. I guess, just in case, we should look over here or something. I could have blown up the claw machine as an option. I think I'm just going to go into the curse room just to try for something. 2 soul hearts. Oh my gosh, that's good. I might just go for that damage up with the robes. Probably. What is that red item on the bottom? I can't tell what that one is. Is that Abaddon? So many quad shots. Oh my gosh. There's Spoonbender taunting me again. Well, I hope we can get Spoonbender at some point later, because that sucks we don't have a card to make it with. Yeah, I think we got to go with those robes. So, 3 soul hearts. 3 pills. 3 pills. Check. We need 1 more soul heart and 1 more key in place of the red heart and the bomb. Soul heart and a key. Okay. I could have blown up that stone chest, I suppose, which could have given a card. There's just no sure way that I could have been able to reach it. So let's go back to the boss room. See what we get here. Okay, we need the other soul heart and what was it again? A key. $3 bill would also be kind of crazy. Okay, let's craft this. We get a bunch of health. We will now just honestly absorb a bunch of stuff here and move on. So I think we're going to just pick up this red heart to max out our health again. We're going to absorb this. We're going to absorb that. Bunch of money. And then we're going to just pick up these coins, not to waste them. And yeah, we will move on. So there's a damage up. Honestly, that's really good. I think we can pretty much just kind of plow through this run. Really, if I'm being honest. I mean, we're not quite overpowered yet, but we're doing real good. So I'm gonna pick up this. There's Curse of the Blind. I guess this is kind of a little bit of a maybe a not really fair advantage for item description mod. Kind of surprised it does allow me to see what items I'd be crafting here. I've been meaning to, by the way, experiment with the built-in item descriptions. I just keep forgetting to try them out. Honestly, for now, we're just gonna run through. Ouch, we got hit. Hopefully we get an angel deal here, though. We do have a 67% chance. Also, this is pretty awesome that we can just kind of just shoot a whole bunch of crap through this whole everything. Apparently there's a battery somewhere. Okay, there's a card. I'm curious what Skipping Stone does. There's our 2 trinket item again. Not that we really have crazy good trinkets at the moment. I think we're going to make it, though, just because I like it. 6 coins we have, and 2 keys. Okay, we want just the key, not whatever. Okay, mom's purse, that's great. I mean, we might as well just hold this. If we get hit, it does a little bit of damage. And we're going to absorb the card. We're going to absorb the red heart. And yeah. There's the battery way down there. We'll pick up the coins. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, this literally allows us to just hit everything in the room without even aiming. Okay. Okay, there's no enemies in here. Just some batteries. Holy batteries. Wow. What should we do here? Honestly, fruitcake is kind of tempting. Especially when we already have Play-Doh cookie. Let's just do it, honestly. Might as well get more crazy. All we need is 3 batteries in place of the 3 coins we have, so. Let's just do it. Fruitcake. There we go. Honestly, I'm going to pick up all these little baby batteries. Just because I want to see what we could make with so many of these. We can't pick up the big battery, unfortunately, but that's fine. We are going to have to go back for the... what do you call it? For the item room. Okay, we're just going to absorb all this stuff. Ooh, number 1 is actually huge. Would be huge. We can't access that battery, though. But it would be huge because it could, it would just super boost our tears rate. And range is obviously no concern for us with Tech X, so... Would be cool. Bouncy tears. Honestly... That's probably really good for us. I think I'd rather have this. We'll just pick up the coin, whatever. Okay, a charged key. Money equals power. I can't imagine we're going to get that much money over the course of this run. PhD, though, is probably pretty good. Loki's Horns, probably pretty good. I think we're just going to go Loki's Horns because it's just instantly right here. And that's going to just make us shoot even more tiers around. Honestly, the bouncy tiers occasionally is also very good. Plus, Fruitcake allows us to break rocks, apparently. Just from whatever tier effect it's generating. So that's cool. Okay, we do get a key and a... You know what, I'm going to pick up this key because we're about to lose one. Alright. A dime. We always pick up the dimes. Yep, we can just absorb all this. Okay, I think we are finally okay to go to the... I was going to say to the boss, but... You know what? Fine. Since we got a key here, we will go in here. Well, there's the big battery we wanted. It's a little too late for that. But you know what? Just in case we get... I already forgot what item we were theoretically going to be able to craft, but... Just to have a battery in here. I'm going to buy this. Mucomycosis. Oh, but we need 2 batteries. Yeah, pass. We're going to buy the pill, though. Rubber cement. All of our tiers are bouncy. Holy crap. We just need... Oh, we also need 2 batteries. Never mind. Yeah, we'll just hold this until we get a little farther. We'll see what we can make on the next floor. Rubber cement would be really cool, though. Then we wouldn't need this trinket at all, and then all of our tiers would be bouncy. Which would be pretty crazy. Also, yeah, I suspect this boss is going to die very quickly. So let's see how this goes. Gertie. Holy cow. That's a tanky boss, too. That is a very tanky boss. Okay, we are going to touch this first. Another dime. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... Honestly, the nail item instantly is appealing to me. Backstabber is pretty appealing to me. The apple is pretty appealing to me. Okay, we get the wafer, which is amazing. We get prism. Honestly, yeah. With how much area these... Oh, okay, oops. Don't pick up that white heart. Whatever you do, do not touch that. I don't care that I got hit. I just do not want to touch that white heart. Okay. Oh my gosh, though. Take it, or... Oh, yeah. Wow. Yes. Why do we need 2 big batteries for all these crazy items? So that eliminates, unfortunately, because we can't access the other big battery. Because it was... we needed flight. So that pretty much rules out Godhead and C-section, which really sucks. But we still can get Magic Mush or... Polyphemus. I think we're going to go Magic Mush, though. Right? I think so. Because that doesn't lower our tiers rate. But dang, Godhead would be so amazing. We just can't get... We don't have access to that second battery is the problem. Let's open this chest, too, just in case. 2 pills. Sci-Fly, also amazing. Okay, okay. Okay, where did our Magic Mush go? We could just get the flight, then we wouldn't be a problem anymore. Honestly, Holy Light also would be absolutely amazing. It actually might be better in this scenario. I don't know what happened to Magic Mush. I did not pick up anything, so I don't know why it's not appearing here now that I opened that chest. Apparently got lost in the options here. There's so many good items, oh my gosh. Holy crap. Alright, Spoonbender we still can't get. Okay, so there's really no wrong answer here. Honestly, Holy Light might be the best thing for us. That we can actually make. Obviously, I would love Godhead or C-section. Either one of those would be absolutely disgustingly broken. But we can't. So we're going to go with Holy Light. So we need the White Heart in place of... Oh my gosh, what do we get rid of? The red hearts. We don't need any red hearts. So we need the White Heart for one. We need the... Okay, we're just going to pick up the rune, because we can drop it later, because we don't need it for Holy Light, but we might want it later. Okay. We need the other dime that's out there. We have the White Heart. We need one bomb. In place of a red heart, yes. Okay. Cricket's head appeared out of nowhere. Okay, sorry. It keeps shuffling through the items every time I pick up something, so I need to re-find it in the list. Oh, we do need the rune for this. So we need the rune. So let me drop this. Which is also in place of a red heart. Okay. We need... Oh, Prism, though. That's what I was going to make that I forgot about. Prism, which is also amazing. Actually, yeah. We definitely... I think we are going to go Prism. Final answer. Sorry for the indecisiveness. This is just how these runs go. I'm sorry. Tainted Cane tends to be boring, but I have to do it. It's just the way they made the character. So, yeah, we just need to pick up the dime in place of... The dime in place of... What the heck do we get rid of? The coin? No. The rune? Oh, the rune that we just picked up. Yeah, okay. So now we're getting rid of it. That's okay. Yep. So, the rune in place for the dime. So, in that case, there's that. We get a key piece. Forgot about that. We definitely want that. I don't know if this is going to stay open, so I'm just going to pick up at least the coins now. We'll come back for the... I guess I'll just hold the pill. Yeah, we might be able to come back for those, but maybe not. That's fine. Apparently not. Okay, we just want the dime. That's it. In place of the rune. Here we go. What did I do? Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Prism. I think that is an incredible item for this build because everything is going to pass through that prism. It's hard to tell. Everything's rainbow already, but that is creating a crap ton more tiers. So that's going to be amazing. Let's scoop all this up and finally move on. Okay, we're ready. About time. And honestly, this run really has nowhere to go but upwards to get more and more crazy. Cathedral treasure rooms will contain 2 items for Isaac to choose from. Sure. I think we want that. But yeah, really we should just be running through here. We've won the game. We just need to get through it. I feel like this cane runs are going to be unnecessarily long if we let them. So I think I simply just need to not let it. We have a crazy fun build. We have everything going for us. I think it's time. I think it's time we just go. Get the victory. Start off this attempt on a good note. And yeah. Holy crap. Yeah, honestly, really, like, what more could we possibly need here that we do not have? Health is the thing we need, if I'm being real. That's the only thing we need. So maybe I do 6 coins, 2 pills. Defense cap. What does that do with quad shot? Does that actually give you double quad shot? I mean, it's not going to matter really with how much crap we're shooting. We're just going to do it. But I'm just curious what it does. I think we're shooting more tiers. Honestly, who knows? Who really knows? Okay. Apparently this was a dead end. Okay. Dice bag. Not really interested. I wonder if you pick up another... I should have just picked up that black heart, honestly. I wonder if you pick up, like, another mom's purse if you get an extra slot. Like a 3rd slot. Probably not, but... interesting to think about. Abaddon. Baby Abaddon, I mean. Yeah, we didn't even pick up Holy Light, and we're still getting an absurd amount of Holy Light procs. I think I'd rather have the bouncy tiers. Honestly, but I don't even know if we're going to go with Cathedral, so maybe I just do this. That's a speed up, sure. Range up, obviously we don't need, but speed up is great. Okay, there's the item room. Dime. Short. We get a swarm of flies. Maybe that's the plan. At this point, we just pick up what we pick up, and then whatever items it gives us, we just go with it. So we don't have to sit there for hours and hours creating the perfect build. We get a golden wishbone. Forgot this was an XL floor, so we get 2 item rooms, which is great. Alright. Yeah, accept that. I don't care about active items. HP up, great. Wonderful. Alright, here's the bosses. Finally. See what a bunch of coins and a pill can make. Apparently nothing great. What about a second pill? Damage and HP? Sure. Alright, here we go. Boss time. Absolute destruction. I wish we got that item for real, but we did not. More HP? Sure. Okay, and it's gonna be Mom. Holy crap. Yeah, we'll go downwards. I meant to pick up that heart, but that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna go for Satan. Good luck, buddy. Battery baby. Nah. Pill thing. Not interested, not interested. What does a rune give us? Tarot cloth? I mean, tarot cloth's not horrible. I think I do want to pick up a key. It says very slight damage up, sure. A red card, reverse death card. We will absorb it. Okay. Nightlight, yeah, I actually don't like that item, so we're going to pass on that. Jump manual, also no thanks. What on earth do we need to get rid of? 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 keys. Oh, the red heart. Will this boost all of the flies that I have? It does. I don't think they really deal damage, so I don't think it really matters, but sure. Okay. Even though the boat or the dunce cap item does technically make us shoot more tiers, and we're pretty much killing everything anyway, so I can't complain. But it does. I still can notice that we're not shooting straight forward, and that does kind of bother me still. But it shouldn't bother me. We're really destroying everything here. What card is this? Ace of clubs. No, we'll just simply put it in the bag alongside this money. Pointy rib, short. Okay. Emperor card. You know what? We will hold on to this. Because that's going to allow us to just teleport straight to the boss. Another card. Uses active item for free. We'll just absorb that. We don't really need charges on our active item. Holy crap. Dim bulb. Neat. Alabaster box. Or cursed rooms. Don't really need that. We'll just fight the boss. Matriarch. Probably the easiest matriarch fight I've ever had. Wow. Okay, we get an angel deal. That's great. Let's pick up all the good stuff now, so we have more options when we get in there. Honestly, we're going to pick up the rune as well. I just need to push away these red hearts. Okay, let's see what we can craft in here. I wish we could actually get this. Honestly, maybe we go Mega Satan. We just fight one of these guys real quick. Or both of them. Okay, there is the key piece. And yeah, don't think it matters which one we choose. Oh my gosh, does Cricket's body work with Tech X? I've got to get it just to try. We need the white heart in place of a coin, first of all. Ooh, but that's also pretty good. We need... Okay, what do we need? It's so confusing staring at all these items and then losing your spot and then just completely forgetting what was... what you were even trying to get. So maybe it's not going to happen. Yeah, I already lost it. I'm not going to lie. Whatever the heck we were about to make. Cricket's body. That's right. We're just going to make this pepper. I don't care. It's good too. I've already decided that I wasn't going to waste time being over methodical with all this stuff, so let's not be. Let's just do it and go. Ghost baby. Short. He gets boosted with BFF, so why not? Okay, here we go. Okay, we get Curse of the Darkness. Probably the best curse you can get. The least consequential curse. I will pick up the Bone Heart. Boom, don't care about. Liver, sure, that'll give us the rest of our HP. Apparently we absorbed a lucky penny there as well. I did see shielded tiers at some point in the options of items we could create, and that honestly would be pretty cool too. Because then literally nothing would be able to hurt us. Baby Bender. Sure. Why not? I didn't even look what that card was, but whatever. Let's craft this thing. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go this way. Really, it's just a guessing game of trying to get to the boss here. That's really all there is to do. Okay. Still looking for one of those, like, super overpowered trinkets, like, cancer or something like that. There's a soul heart up there that we can't reach. Lovely. The reason I'm not worrying about having keys, by the way, is because if we're going to go downwards towards, say, it's going to be red chests anyways, so we're not really going to need the keys. So I'm not too worried about that. Otherwise, I would be trying to get at least 8 keys on hand. Okay, we went the wrong way again. We'll goop up all this stuff. There we go. Alright, surely this is the right way to the boss. It's looking relatively promising. There we go. Nickel piercing shots. We're not going to craft that because that's actually pointless. Buddy in a box, sure. Okay. Forgot there was a super secret room there. Maybe I should go back in case there's more black hearts in there. Alright, down goes Mom's heart. We get delirium too. I mean, that's honestly not a horrible option. Let's go look here real quick though. I think we're gonna do Mega Satan though, actually, instead. Okay. Here we go. We go downwards. And yeah. And honestly, I'm just going to use the Emperor card here so that we can skip this boss, or skip to this boss, because we're going to go straight to Mega Satan at the start of the next floor. So, okay, we just barely mistimed that, but that's okay. Something tells me we're going to be just fine here. Holy cow. Okay, now we get the feet stomping on me. Okay, we get the perfection trinket. I am curious if this is going to affect us. Apparently we already had like 10 luck. Why not? It's like a horrible item, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Alright, there's Mega Satan. Let's see if any of these Devil Deal items are worth it. I guess we're not actually going to get either of them. But both of those otherwise would be extremely satisfying to get. But, yeah, let's just fight the boss here and see how this goes. Holy crap. This is going to be, something tells me this is going to be an easy fight. Holy crap. It's hard to even tell what's going on. We definitely are getting hit a couple times, so we still need to actually dodge stuff. But it is hard to tell what's going on. But the fact that we're going through the phases of Mega Satan that like as quick as we are, tells me that we're going to be just fine. We are doing good damage to him, at the very least. Also, what are all these runes spawning from on the ground? We got like 3 of them. Okay, we got hit again there. I guess I'll just leave everything on the ground because we can pick up the red hearts if we need it. Now that we're down to just red hearts. Okay, there goes the angel. And we've got to be close to phase 2 here now. Any second. Alright, there we go. Phase 2. What are some of these cards? Empress? Sure. Yeah, if we get any portal effects, it's going to just completely keep all of his tiers away from us, so that's nice. What's this card? Moon? We're not going to use the moon card. That's for sure. What is this one? Another moon card. Yeah, we're fine. Definitely don't want to teleport out of here. That's for sure. I'm at a loss for words. We've done it. Okay. Well, good game. We're not going to do Delirium, but Mega Satan, easy W. Cool. I think that was a solid way to kick back off the run here, considering that we lost on Tainted Cain last time, which we totally should not have. But I'm glad we won now. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Next time, we will be continuing with Judas, so that's gonna be a fun one. Then Blue Baby, I do love that character, so we've got some good characters coming up here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in 2 days for the next one, and yeah, should be a fun run. Judas runs are always super fun, so I'll see you guys then. Thank you, and bye.